Survivor Series! The only time of year that Raw and SmackDown go head to head. How many times have we heard that in this build up for this pay-per-view? Like, oh my god, like it's worse than the ultimate thrill ride, WrestleMania! But what's up YouTube, Survivor Series is on Sunday. Yeah, Raw and SmackDown are going head to head, but honestly, like this pay-per-view might have been the most stacked card all year, possibly, right? But yeah, I'm gonna give you guys my predictions for the pay-per-view, but also, I say this like for every pay-per-view, if I don't get the majority of my predictions correct, which is this number, put your comments down below of what challenge I have to do. So like, you guys put the challenge, make up something. It could be embarrassing, it could be humiliating, as long as it doesn't like injure or kill myself or anyone else. So for the kickoff, Enzo Amore's defending the Cruiserweight Championship against Kalisto. Don't care, just don't. Enzo wins. We can get a brand new contender for the Cruiserweight Championship, but someone that I think is well deserving of a shot, and I think a lot of people would agree with me. Yeah, why hasn't Cedric got a shot yet? You know who would have been a great Cruiserweight champion? James Ellsworth. I love that guy, man, and you guys fired him. Apparently it was revealed the plans that Vince McMahon had for James Ellsworth if he had stayed with the company. For him leading into WrestleMania, he was gonna become a transgender and challenge Charlotte for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. Would that actually happen? Probably not. I kind of hope it wouldn't. There's nothing wrong with transgender, but like, he's not. And it's just, what kind of drugs does Vince take? Because I kind of want some of those. First up, the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz, is facing Baron Corbin, the United States Champion. A lot of people are sleeping on this match. No one really cares about it that much until you go on social media, because then it was just epic. He told him to call him daddy. Call him daddy. Do it. No balls. I'll say it. Baron, you're daddy. It's not weird. Everyone else says about Marty, but I think The Miz is gonna win. So, Miz. Next up, the SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions, the Usos, are defending now. Next up, the SmackDown Live Next up, words are difficult. Next up, the SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions, the Usos, are facing the Raw Tag Team Champions, The Bar. I say the Usos are gonna win, but the Usos have been on such a roll this year. Like, this has been like their year. Except for the part we put them on a pre-show and Battle Royal instead of having them on the main show defend the titles. Or at least their own separate pre-show match defending the titles. What happened to that? Nothing. I also love Sheamus and Cesaro. As you guys can tell, I show this clip every time I mention them, and I will.
Down! Jump down! Jump! Ball! Yeah! Let's go! Sheamus! Let's go! Let's go!
I love those guys, but I like the Usos more. It's a conflict of interest, and my interest has to go towards the Usos, but like Cesaro, Sheamus, I'll say it. You guys are daddy too. What, I can't say it? What? The match is gonna be good. There's 4 superstars in the ring that really know how to work together, the tag teams. It's gonna be good, but Usos. Next up, the Raw Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss, is facing the SmackDown Live Women's Champion, Charlotte. God, this new champion. Crap. Charlotte's the new SmackDown Live I can't speak today. Charlotte's the new SmackDown Live Women's Champion. She just beat Natalya on SmackDown. She had a really emotional moment with Ric Flair. It's just like, I just kind of want to be right there with them, just hug them all. Like, it's just, whew. There's a big rumor going around that Charmel, it's just not her name. There is a big rumor going around that Carmella's gonna be cashing in her Miss Money in the Bank Championship.
Watch your profanity.
You know what I'm trying to say. She's gonna be cashing in the briefcase, but not on Charlotte, on Alexa, and she'll become the Raw Women's Champion, moving her over to Raw, which actually takes away from SmackDown, because isn't she supposed to be on that tag team match? Maybe that'll come before the Women's Championship match. And if she becomes champion, I mean, I'm okay with it. I like Carmella. Charlotte is a new champion, and she won't be losing the title anytime soon. Luckily, Ellsworth isn't here anymore, or she would have been wrestling a transgender Ellsworth. I would just love to know what his name would be, though. Like, Jamila. Sounds sexy. And she also just dropped a new book. Like, you know, she's out there being an author and stuff. They gotta move books, so like, you know, she's probably gonna win. And with that, the SmackDown Live women are taking on a Raw women in a Survivor Series tag team match. Who's gonna win? Honestly, that one's actually kind of difficult, because like, it really could go either way. It kind of just depends on who wins the women's match. Since the rumors are really big on Charlotte winning, I could probably see the Raw women winning, but that also depends on who the 5th person is on the SmackDown Live women's roster, or for the tag team match at least, because there's an open slot because Charlotte is not there anymore. That Paige could return and take that spot, but I don't really see it happening, but if she does, okay. If Paige is on SmackDown, SmackDown's gonna win. But if it's not and it's Natalya or Lana, then I'm gonna say Raw women win. Plus, I don't think Nia Jax wins enough. She's supposed to be a monster. Like, I want to see Nia Jax win matches. And not just win matches, I want Nia Jax to get the last pin. She's the reason that that team wins. Next up is Faction Fantasy Warfare. The Shield is taking on the New Day, because it's the only time of year where Raw and SmackDown go head to head. It's so obvious that the Shield's gonna win that I really don't even want to talk about this match, but I am happy to see those guys back. For people more like my generation, like the Shield is like the first like really big faction that's been shown in WWE. I mean, we've had the Wyatt family, and the Nexus, and they didn't really work out too well. And don't forget about 3MB and the Zoe train, because that's a thing now. So they're definitely gonna win. The New Day's great also. You guys know how I feel about Xavier Woods, but I still think he's a really good wrestler. I love the New Day in general. I wouldn't have bought Bootios, because that's like an expensive Lucky Charm ripoff. Also, Big E's a powerlifter. I'm a powerlifter. That's like brothers. But if you think about it, there hasn't really been that many New Day matches that were so like one-sided. Like it's obviously like New Day's gonna win, or it's like obvious that's like the other guy's gonna win. Except for that time that they faced like the Vaudevillains. I mean, like, come on now. But this is like the first time the New Day's been so obviously going to lose. That's like, just wow. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. Faction Fantasy Warfare is just gonna be epic. Next up is Universal Champion Brock Lesnar taking on WWE Champion AJ Styles. Am I the only one that actually kind of wanted to see Jinder and Brock? Because like, I was kind of excited for that. I think I'm the only one, but I just kind of wanted to see it. It's like, you know, Jinder Mahal. It's like 3MB guy versus like Brock Lesnar. He was Brock Lesnar, yeah. He took a guy with one leg and threw him against like a ring post. Like this guy's a savage. And Jinder Mahal used to do like air guitar and made money doing that. AJ Styles can probably make like a 10-minute match look like a 5-star like Iron Man. I'm not too worried, but who's gonna win? Obviously Brock Lesnar. Do you really think AJ Styles is gonna win? Braun Strowman fell by 1 F5. Why is AJ Styles gonna win? Brock Lesnar doesn't lose to smaller people. It's just not a thing. AJ is arguably the best wrestler on the planet right now, but like, you know, 1 F5 is, that's kind of just, that's it. And why I think it's gonna be the main event, Team Raw versus Team SmackDown, traditional Survivor Series elimination match, where Raw and SmackDown go head to head. Just want to make sure you guys don't forget that. Everyone's talking about how all these guys are so old. I mean, like, some of these guys are like the new era superstars. Yeah, they're over 30, but like, a lot of guys on the roster and girls are over 30. Even someone like Carmella, like, she's 30 years old. I don't care. Okay, yeah, you got some old people in here, but like, okay? And? I mean, if I look at them, Finn Balor looks my age. So like, I don't really care how old they are. But yeah, you have Team Raw, Braun Strowman, Kurt Angle, Samoa Joe, Finn Balor, and now Triple H versus Team SmackDown, Shane McMahon, Randy Orton, Shinsuke Nakamura, Bobby Roode, and John Cena. I just want to see Triple H get in the ring with all his NXT guys. Imagine Nakamura and Triple H across the ring from each other. That sounds epic. John Cena, Finn Balor across the ring from each other. Sounds epic. Braun Strowman and Randy Orton across the ring from each other. Sounds epic. Bobby Roode and Bobby Roode Sr. across the ring from each other. Sounds epic. Kurt Angle and Bobby Roode across the ring from each other. That's TNA. Sounds epic. Every person versus another guy in this match sounds absolutely incredible. All these little mini matchups and how they're gonna play out, I think it's gonna be so good. Very excited about what's gonna happen on Sunday. Who do you guys think is gonna win? I think it's gonna be Team SmackDown. I think Jason Jordan might turn heel and show up in the match. That would be cool. At some point, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are gonna get involved. That would be cool. Hopefully, Rusev comes in and just super kicks all of them, because Rusev's not on this pay-per-view. Every person on each team brings something very valuable. John Cena got the new merch. Randy Orton got that cool finisher. Nakamura has those cool red pants. Bobby Roode has that theme song. Shane McMahon has those nasty-looking, ugly punches. Kurt Angle got that slick head. Triple H got that slick head. Braun Strowman got that nice beard. Joe got that nice stomach. Balor got them nice-looking abs. What do you guys think is gonna happen? Tell me in the comments down below. If you made it to this point in the video, I want you to put in the comments down below, Diap, I made it up. And I know if you guys watched to the end, because you guys would have put Diap down below. And your challenges, if I don't get the majority of my Survivor Series predictions correct, which is this number, I'm gonna pick the top 4 challenges. I'm gonna put a poll on Twitter, and you guys can vote there, and that will end up being the one that I do. So follow me on Twitter at @TheMuscleManMal. My Instagram is also down in the description, and Snapchat. If you guys want to buy some Squeeb shirt, which is this, you, sir, are a sexy shirt. Like, whew, they need one, because I have one. They need one. A link for that's also in the description down below. Make sure to like, comment, share, and always subscribe, and we outie.